Morning, guys. It's such a beautiful morning. I thought I'd come outside and film for you today. It's Friday, 4th of July, so Independence Day here in the States. And I'm looking forward to a 3-day weekend, so this will be awesome. Just out here, like I said, it's beautiful out. I thought I'd come out with my cup of coffee. Isn't that a great mug? I found that at an office supply store, and I had to get it. Just super adorable. I think it says little dog lover here on the side. But anyway, cheers. So, since it's Friday, it's time for a Friday Reads video, and I'm in the middle of like 3 books. I'm listening to an audio version of Ashes by Ilsa J. Bick. I read this quite some time ago, and I've been wanting to continue with the trilogy, so I thought I would just go ahead and download an audio since I didn't have time to sit and reread the book. But I really enjoyed it the first time I went through it. It's a YA kind of apocalyptic type book. This electromagnetic pulse strikes the earth and wipes out every electronic device. Our main character, Alex, is a young woman who has a brain tumor. It's terminal. It's inoperable. And she's recently lost her parents in an accident, and she has their ashes with them and with her. And she's up hiking in the woods where she plans on spreading the ashes and kind of saying goodbye when this pulse sort of hits, and she's out there all alone until she runs into an elderly grandfather with his granddaughter. The grandfather instantly is killed by the pulse because he has a pacemaker. And now she's left with this young girl. She's about 8 years old, and they have to find their way off the mountain and find out what's happened to the rest of the world. And it's sort of a survival story. This pulse changes her in some strange ways and other people in scary ways. And I won't go into any more detail on that because I don't want to spoil it. But I really enjoyed it the first time through. So like I said, I'm just kind of catching up with the story and just making sure I remember everything that took place, especially toward the end of this, before I pick up the next book. I've also finally started the series, whatever the series is called, Monument 14 by Emmy Laybourne. Again, this is another sort of apocalyptic book, one of my favorite themes between that and dystopian. But this is the beginning of a trilogy. I have all 3 books, so now I can kind of marathon my way through them. They're all quite thin. And this is about sort of like these natural disasters that sort of go haywire and kind of practically destroy the world. Our main character is Dean and his brother Alex. They're both on buses going towards school, kind of heading in the same direction when this humongous hailstorm hits. I mean, the hail is like boulder size, bashing into the buses and everything, causing them to crash. One flips over, the one that Dean is in, flips over, and several kids get seriously hurt. And the one that Alex is in, the bus driver manages to drive it right into a greenway, which is apparently sort of like a mega shopping store, sort of like the equivalent of a Walmart here, where you have not only like a pharmacy, a grocery, and like a restaurant kind of built in. There's gardening equipment, sporting equipment, a little bit of everything in this store. So now they are kind of trapped in this mega store and trying to survive, and they're kind of able to hear what's going on outside through a small little TV, and it's pretty scary out there. The neat thing is they kind of have within the book kind of a layout of the map of the greenway, so you can see kind of what's going on. This is where like one of the buses managed to crash inside, and it's just a bunch of kids at various ages, like I said, on their own and trying to survive. And I'm really curious. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, and I'm currently on page 80, and it's really the thing at the bottom. They show like the days as they're passing, so you know how many days are partaking throughout this story. And then the final one I'm reading is just another manga, which I'll probably be finishing within about an hour because they're such quick reads. And this is Doubt, and the author is Yoshiki Tonagi. I should turn the cover that way because you see it better. And this is sort of a horror mystery type thing. It's about these kids. If you flip open the book here, shows them without their rabbit heads. All but one of these kids here, they all partake in this game called Rabbit Doubt. It's a cell phone game where everyone is sort of like rabbits, except for one who you don't know who it is, and that person is the wolf. And they have to kind of uncover the wolf before they're all killed. And they decided to kind of get together. They've only met like online playing this game, and they decided to get together and meet for the first time. And then one of the other girls that's in this picture, she's a friend of our main character, Yukun, and she ends up kind of showing up at the meeting place, just kind of running into him apparently, and she ends up joining them and going out to, they go out to have like a party and stuff. But something happens at this party where they're knocked unconscious and they wake up in an abandoned building, and someone has kidnapped them and stuck them in this location, and suddenly this rabbit doubt game has become very real, and kids are dying. So it is really intriguing. I like the artwork. It's really got a good look to it. I like the characters and everything. Really intriguing to see where this goes. This particular edition is Volume 1. It's a bind-up of the first 2 editions in the series. I think there's just 4, because I've only seen 2 bind-ups, and I own both of those. After that, there's a follow-up series called Judge, which I bought book 1. I'll be showing in a future book haul. But I'm really enjoying it so far, and yeah, there's a couple, like I said, just color photos, color illustrations at the beginning. Kind of creepy, but it's really good so far. So those are the 3 books I'll be reading this Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and again, let me know down below what you're reading. And yeah, hope you have a beautiful day like I did here today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.